Hey ECF, I missed worshiping with you this past Sunday, but I'm so grateful for Tom's reminder that God's word through the gospel of Jesus Christ calls us to be fully devoted disciples and followers. And you know, this year we've kind of gone on this journey of spiritual disciplines, and I think spiritual disciplines are a really important aspect of being a fully devoted follower or disciple of Jesus Christ. And it's because our pathway to becoming fully devoted disciples is not necessarily one of just consistent and rapid growth. Our pathway to become fully devoted followers of Jesus has its ups and downs, and yet throughout all of those ups and downs, one of the things that we can do to continue maturing as disciples of Jesus is practice spiritual disciplines. And so you'll remember at the beginning of this year, actually starting last year, we started talking about prayer and fasting and Sabbath as being three spiritual disciplines that in this season we feel like God is calling us to prioritize. And so I don't know if you've found rhythms of practicing these things yet. If you're like me, maybe you've tried to instill rhythms, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Some weeks maybe you're fasting, other weeks maybe you're not. Some weeks maybe my prayer is that you're finding rest, and other weeks we struggle in this busy rat race of life to find moments to pause and take a deep breath and rest in the goodness of the Lord. And so I just want to take an opportunity this week to encourage you, regardless of whether you've been really consistent in practicing these disciplines or whether throughout the first 8 months of this year you have not once fasted or rested or spent very much time in prayer, that we can start this week. And you know, as we desire to be fully devoted disciples of Jesus, we need to, as Tom reminded us this last week, be obedient to what he's called us to. And so I hope that you will join me this coming week to reprioritize these three spiritual disciplines as a church body. You know, this last couple months for me has been a really busy couple months with building stuff and ministry, and my family moved and all of those kinds of things. And I've really struggled to set aside time to rest in the goodness of the Lord. And so if you're like me and you've struggled to prioritize these disciplines, let's jump back and let's reprioritize these things as a church body as we seek to become fully devoted followers of Jesus. I'm praying for you this week. I look forward to the church picnic that's coming up in a few weeks and spending a great time of fellowship together. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.